Well, it's been a while. I haven't really worked on any projects in a year, and I had a lot going on in my personal life. I got a new job. I knocked up a girl and had a baby. The girl was my wife, but I mean, still, I knocked her up. So I hadn't really done anything in a year, and I wanted a project to get me back into woodworking and making stuff. And I was scrolling through Pinterest, and I typed in American flag, and hundreds of wooden American flags came up, and they're selling for $300, $400, $500. Some are flat, they're CNC'd. And I just looked at it and thought to myself, I could do that. And I think I could do it for a lot cheaper than $200, $300. So I went out, I got some 2x3s for $2 a piece, and I turned this into that. So the first big thing that I wanted to do on this project was make a template. I kind of had some confidence that I was going to enjoy this, and I wanted to be able to make it again. So I'm putting a lot of time and effort into this first piece because it's actually a template. So now I can go back and make this 10, 20, 100 times. So that's what you're actually seeing here. This actually doesn't even make it into the final piece. This is the template. Cool thing that I did is the template is actually 13 inches longer. So you can see each subsequent tracing, the template slides a little bit to the right, and that's how I'm able to get a good consistent wave and good consistent height on those waves. A lot of advanced woodworkers won't show you this technique. Some call it the finish flip, some call it airing out your wood. Regardless, this is a technique that's used to test the durability of your project, okay? And again, most people don't show it, but being the cool guy that I am, I threw it in there for you. So enjoy this. Executed perfectly. I mean, just beautifully. Good job, me. When I was looking at what stains to use or what dyes, I really wanted something vibrant to really make this flag pop. And I didn't want to use paint because I didn't want to lose that wood grain. And I looked at a couple of different options. I looked at like your standard stains that you would get at Home Depot. I looked at unicorn spit, which I learned is a real thing and is a brand of stain, and it gives out really vibrant colors, but it's really kind of rainbowy. What I ended up looking up is this company called Keda Dye. They have some great YouTube tutorials, and I followed those to the T. And they're dyes that are used for guitars. So you got a really good shine and really, really vibrant color. And I really wanted the red and I really wanted the blue to really shine. So I bought the Keda kind of tester packet, made the dyes with some rubbing alcohol, and I think that they worked phenomenally. It's a really beautiful kind of pop at the end here. So this was another really nerve-wracking moment because I don't trust blue painter's tape, and I'm having to use this dye around blue painter's tape. And it wasn't perfect. I don't want you to think it was perfect. I had to go back and Dremel a little bit. But man, this dye is a workhorse. I was able to do just 2 coats of the blue, and I think it came out great. It really kept the wood grain, but man, does it look beautiful. And then last thing here, as I'm assembling the piece, I got these pieces of wood for like $2 a piece, $2-3 a piece from Home Depot. They're not the best quality wood. So they were warped, they didn't mesh or kind of match perfectly. So as I'm going through and putting together, I'm not only gluing, but I'm putting in 2 to 3 screws just to hold the piece together in between each layer. So this bad boy is sturdy. All right, once I had the flag assembled, the next big step was the stars. And I had originally planned on hand dremeling all 50 stars. And I had a test piece and I hated the way it looked. I didn't have a steady enough hand, the stars weren't consistent enough, and I didn't want to take away from the piece. And I took about a day to do some research, and I found that Cricut actually can do thin cuts of wood veneer. So I got the Cricut Maker 3 and some wood veneer paper. Okay, so it's actual wood. I did the whitewash on the veneer paper, ran it through the Cricut, and I was able to get 64 of these stars. Now, this did pose some new additional problems. The whitewash caused the stars to actually warp, which meant that when I put them on the piece, as you can see here, not only am I having to glue the center of the star, but I had to glue all 5 points so that each star would sit flat on the uneven surface of the flat. It was incredibly tedious. It took about 5 hours longer than I had planned, but I think the end result really paid off well because not only do the stars look good, they have a matching wood grain, and it really, really helps the flag and that blue to pop. I mean, this right here is the aesthetic shot of the video. This is my Kubrick moment. Just seeing the matte finish of the dye just burst under that gloss spray. It was phenomenal. Super cool moment to have. So this is the finished product, and I gotta be honest, for being the project that really got me back into woodworking after the birth of my son, I am super proud of how this turned out. I really wanted to get like this beautiful shine, almost like guitar-esque sheen. And using dyes and tools that I've never used before, I'm really happy with how it came out. So if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more. Comment down below, tell me what you think of the flag. And I've got some other projects in the lineup coming up, but if you have an idea of something I should make, please put it in the comments below. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. This looks pretty rad. I'll see you guys next time.